Well, last week was all about my first ever trip over to Spain to fish the Iberian Masters. I know loads of you have watched that video now. At the time that this is getting uploaded, it should be around the 10,000 view mark, which is just, it's immense for a channel of this size, and to achieve that in 4 or 5 days, whatever it is, 10,000 views is fantastic, and thank you to everybody out there who liked and shared the video, because all that helps. I really appreciate it. There are loads of new subscribers this week, so thank you if you're one of them for watching and subscribing. This is a Thursday night vlog. I try and do these every week wherever I can, but unfortunately the last couple of weeks, due to being away in Spain and an important team match I had last week and a big final to fish as well, I just never had a chance to do this over the last couple of weeks. This is a Thursday night vlog. Thursday night vlogs are just about kind of touching base with you guys, letting you know what I've been up to over the weekend, and it just kind of breaks the week up from us working folk when we're stuck in an office all week. We're obviously looking forward to the weekend. It's just a bit of a fishing fix to you and me. I enjoy doing this as well, and just kind of touch base with you about what I was up to last weekend, what I'm up to next weekend, and what kind of current projects I'm working on for this channel. So the Iberian Masters, like I say, 10,000 of you have already watched that video, and thank you for watching. If you haven't seen it, I'll put the link up there for you, and I'll also put the link below for you. It's a fantastic competition. I've never had a chance to fish it before, purely because it always clashed with the LARFORD Silverfish Festival, which I've fished the last 3 years. But this year I made my mind up and I decided to go on it, and I'm really glad I did. That is what I would call my first ever fishing film. It's an hour and 20 minutes long, so please get the popcorn out and a nice hot chocolate and settle down, and hopefully you'll enjoy that if you haven't already seen it. Straight after my trip to Spain, I had the Golden Rod final at LARFORD Lakes, the £12,000 final, which I was fortunate enough to qualify for a few months ago. It was really a story of two halves, really. The first day I was over on Specy Lake on peg 62. I fished over on Specy Lake quite a lot, mainly through the winter months. For those of you that haven't seen it, I'll put a link up there for the LARFORD Silverfish Festival. That kind of outlines what the lakes are like if you haven't already seen that. That was last year's event. And you know, peg 62, I know there's a lot of skimmers in that area, and I knew that there weren't many carp being caught at that end of the lake. The conditions were tough and testing, and I spent the first 45 minutes fishing for carp, and I never had a sign, never had a line bite, nothing. I've set 2 skimmer lines up at shorter ranges, 15 metres and 30 metres, and I've just kind of fed 1 positive and 1 really negative. But you know, I did put a little bit of bait on that negative line as the match progressed. It went really well, I've got to admit. I won the section. I had, I think it was 20 skimmers for £32, so there was some decent fish in there as well. Went on to win the section, which was great. So you know, festivals like that, or events and finals like that, you know, the key really is to be going back to your digs on the Saturday night, still in the competition, and being on 1 point. I was still there, and you know, I felt really confident. I was going off to Match Lake peg 10 on the Sunday, and that's where it really kind of fell apart a little bit, I'll be honest with you. I drew a peg that I was told I couldn't really win the section from anyway, but you know, it was fishing hard, and I always got to my peg optimistic. And you know, looking back, the end pegs did dominate that section, and it was a really tight affair. You know, on that lake there aren't skimmers there like they are in Specy Lake, so you've got to target carp. I did that, and I don't think I really did it in the right way. You know, it only took, I don't know if it was 4 or 5 fish to actually win the section. I got 1 carp and a couple of small fish. Like I said, it fished hard, and I think my approach was right as regards the lines that I fished. I think my timing on those lines was pretty good, but I don't think I was patient enough. I think that's what it boiled down to, you know. I was trying periods of activity, trying different spots, and I probably felt as though 2 hours in, 3 hours in, I probably maybe chased it a little bit too much. and so I should have been a lot more patient. I finished up, I thought I was 6th in the section. I wasn't. I think I was 7th actually, and you know, really disappointing end to that competition, especially having been in such a strong position on the Saturday night. But that's how it goes. So I picked up £150 for the section on Saturday, which was good. That obviously paid for the digs and the fuel and all that sort of stuff, so that was good. But yeah, I'll definitely be wanting to be back in that event next year. Massive well done to my good friend Charlie Simpson from Sheffield. Charlie gets great results wherever he goes. You know, he fishes in the Midlands a lot. He's a Sheffield lad, and even though he's moved out of town now, but he fishes a lot in the Midlands. He fishes obviously LARFORD Lakes, Barston and Boddingtons and all those sorts of venues. He gets results on all those venues, you know, and I was just over the moon for him. Fantastic performance. I think he was 2nd in his section on day 1 and he won his section on day 2. Fantastic result. Massive congratulations again, Charlie. Absolutely brilliant, mate. Over the moon for you, and hopefully we'll be battling it out in next year's final. Right, usually on a Thursday night I like to do a little bit of a Q&A slot because lots of you send me questions in throughout the week. For those of you new subscribers, the questions aren't always directly involved with fishing as regards, you know, tactics and all that sort of stuff. A lot of it is just about how I hear about the events that I'm in, what they entail, what the costs are to them, what, you know, what they involve, where they are, and all that sort of thing. Quite a broad range of questions. I get asked all sorts. I'm not going to do that tonight purely because I just want to have a quick catch up with you about the events and Spain and all that sort of stuff. So what I'm going to do is, a lot of you loved the 4-Minute Friday videos that I did through January, so tomorrow 6:30 there's going to be another 4-Minute Friday. Apologies if you're one of the people that's put questions forward and I haven't had a chance to answer them yet. I'll try and get through them all tomorrow. It's 4-Minute Friday. Because there are so many questions, it may run over 4 minutes. I'll do my best to keep it within the 4 minutes. But yeah, tomorrow 6:30 I'll be answering a lot more of your questions. Bit of a quick follow-up for you. A lot of you know that I fished the Feeder Masters Winter Pairs series with Richard Vaughan through the winter. It was at HALLCROFT fishery near Retford, and we fished there all the way through the winter. It was obviously a feeder competition, fantastic event, and I've heard it's going to go ahead next year, and I know myself and Richard will really want to be part of that again. The reason why I'm telling you that is because during that competition I actually went out with Matrix and with Craig Butterfield, who shot a video about just kind of covering the tactics that we were using at the time. The water was very clear, the lakes were obviously very cold, and we were targeting fish of all sorts of sizes on different lines. We went through some of the tactics. We didn't really want it to go live at the time, obviously because the league was still taking place. The full video has now been uploaded. It's on the Matrix YouTube channel, so whilst I haven't got a video here tonight for you to watch from the bankside, this is a fantastic video that Craig Butterfield and Matrix have put together. I'm obviously the one on the box, so it's filmed in a different style, it's filmed with different equipment, so you might want to log on and just watch that. I'll put the link there for you. That'll take you straight to the video. I'll also put the link below for you in case you're watching it on a different device and that link isn't there. It's a fantastic video that Craig put together, and it just kind of goes through how we fish tough venues during winter, especially when you're just fishing for virtually anything. Well, I know a lot of you love to hear about what I've got planned for the month ahead. I can't believe it's almost April already. Incredible how the year's going already. That's almost a quarter of the year gone. April for me was scheduled to just be a bit of a quieter month. I've got some really big events coming up through the summer months. Some of them I can't really tell you about at the moment, but you will obviously get to hear about them. So I deliberately left April as a bit of a quiet month. I've only got 2 matches scheduled in for April, and they are both at Barston Lakes. One of them is the individual Feeder Masters competition. That's the first ticket that I've got of the year, so I'll obviously be going there hoping to win my 20 peg zone to get in that another £12,000 final, which would be brilliant to be there again. And the other match is the Barston Masters qualifier, which is the in-house competition that is run at Barston. There's one match every month. You've got to win your 10 peg zone in order to qualify for that final. I've been in that final for the past 4 or 5 years, and I just love being part of that. The final is in November, so that is the second chance I've had this year to fish that. So that is my second match in April. So both matches this month, I'll try and film both of them for you. They will both be from Barston Lakes. That's it really for this kind of update for you. I don't want to ramble too much from the tackle room because I know it's a fishing channel at the end of the day, and I don't want to spend too much time in here. This weekend is bank holiday weekend. If you're like me, normal working lad, you've got 4 days off work, which I'm really looking forward to. I'm going to be busy, going to be out on the bank on Friday. I'm going to be out shooting a video, a self-shoot video on a local natural reservoir. That video is for Matrix, so I'll be letting you know about that when that's uploaded to the YouTube channel, which is run by Matrix. On Saturday I'm out coaching. On Sunday I'm going to be actually out with, I'm taking my dad out to a local venue. I've just been working through some different rigs and things. I've been playing around with different baits. We're spending more time fishing for carp now, and it's an area of my fishing that I've never really put that much thought into, really, not as regards catching bigger carp. A lot of the venues we're fishing now, we're fishing for bigger fish, and a lot of them are really specimen orientated tactics that we're using as regards, you know, method rigs, hair rigs and all that sort of stuff. We've got a new range of wafters and boilers come out, and I really want to have a play around with them and just see how they kind of work on the rigs and that sort of stuff. So over this weekend I've got a fish tank ready. I'm going to be going through some little tank tests, just having a look at how my bait's performing, how the pellets are breaking down, how the glugs are working, just little things like that. Now when I leave work at 6 o'clock on an evening, I've got an hour and a half of daylight, which is fantastic, and that means, you know, it's enabling me to get out for an hour with a new range of rods. I've been working on my long range fishing as well for different scenarios from what I'm usually fishing here in the UK. So, you know, it's a really exciting time now for the channel. It's growing quick, and there's going to be a lot more videos coming. Quick update for you before I say good evening to you. I'm going to be doing a little bit of a return to the daily vlogs as well. I know a lot of you loved the one-day vlog every day in January. There were, to new subscribers, there was a video every single day through January. Just snippets, a little information every night. It might just be one little topic or one little subject, just little things like that. I'm going to be making a return to that very, very shortly. Not every single day, but certainly there are going to be some daily videos. So if you haven't subscribed already, get subscribed. If you're watching on a PC, just click the little catch icon in the bottom right hand corner, or wait till the end of the video. There'll be a nice big button for you to press just to subscribe. All that means is it doesn't cost you anything. It just means that every time one of these videos is uploaded, you'll get a notification. It'll tell you what it is. If you're interested in viewing it, just press it and view it. If not, just scroll past it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't cost you anything. It just means you won't miss any of these fresh uploads. And then on Monday I'm out coaching again, so it's a busy 4-day weekend. Really looking forward to it. 4 days on the bank. Really looking forward to spending some time with 1 or 2 subscribers, spending a bit of time with Dad, and just obviously spending some time with new baits, new rigs, and just being out there when it's not a match situation, just trying certain things out. And obviously it's going to be nice shooting a video on a nice, fresh, open, freshwater, large natural venue using some of our new products from Matrix. It's going to be a fantastic weekend. Hopefully the weather's going to allow us to enjoy it, because I know you're like me, you're caged up all week working and you just want to get out on the bank on the weekend. So let's hope the weather doesn't spoil it. Thanks for watching. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Thanks very much for subscribing this week. And as regards to the Spanish video that I know a lot of you have loved this week, there's another one coming. In the next few weeks there's going to be another one. Different venue, different country, different format. It's going to be feature length, so get the popcorn ready. That one's on its way, so get subscribed up so you don't miss it. Thanks for watching. Have a fantastic weekend, and don't forget tomorrow 6:30, 4 Minute Friday. Have a fantastic weekend. I'll see you all in a couple of days.